Hello everyone, welcome to another video by the YouTube Lab of Everything. Today we will discuss about motion from the grade 9 ncert textbook. Are you all excited? Then let's get started. Reference points. To describe the location of an object, a reference point, origin, is essential. For example, stating that a school is 2 kilometers north of a railway station uses the railway station as the reference point. Types of motion. Straight line motion, rectilinear motion, the simplest form of motion, where an object moves along a straight path. Circular motion, movement along a circular path. Rotational motion, an object spins around an internal axis. Vibrational motion, repeated back and forth motion. Describing motion. Along a straight line. Distance and displacement. Distance, the total path length traveled by an object regardless of direction. Displacement, the shortest straight line distance from the initial to the final position, including direction. Example, if an object moves from point O to B and back to A, the distance is OB plus BA, while the displacement is the straight line OA alone. We will talk in detail about this topic later.
Now let's talk about uniform and non-uniform motion. When an object covers equal distances in equal intervals of time, it's called uniform motion. So if an object is moving 1 meter per every second, it's uniform motion because it's moving equal distances in equal intervals of time. Non-uniform motion, when an object covers unequal distances in equal intervals of time. So let's say the first second it moves 2 meters and the second it moves 1 meter, so it's changing its distance every second. So this is non-uniform motion. There are other two definitions for non-uniform motion, which is when an object covers unequal distances in unequal intervals of time, and the other one is when an object covers equal distances in unequal intervals of time. All these definitions are correct for non-uniform motion. Now let's move on to speed and velocity. Now let's talk about measuring motion. We can measure motion by speed and velocity. The rate at which an object covers distance is called speed. So speed with specified direction is velocity. So that's how you can differentiate speed with velocity. Average speed is total distance by total time, and velocity is total displacement over total time. Velocity and speed share the same units, meter per second and kilometer per hour. So that's all. We will discuss about speed and velocity in detail later on, so stay tuned. I almost forgot to say, I've made a video on motion. It's actually not on the name motion, it's on the name kinematics. It was my first video ever made. So it's also basically on motion, types of motion, speed, velocity, distance, displacement, acceleration, equations on motion, etc., etc. So why don't you check it out to get an extended knowledge. So that was the overview of motion. How about this? Let's continue motion in another video because I'm experiencing technical issues right now. So let's finish motion in a different video. So stay tuned. Goodbye.